Hello students, this is the fourth chapter, graphs of basic trigonometrical functions, extreme values of trigonometrical functions and periodic functions. Three parts are there. First one is graphs, Nana. Yeah, first one graphs. Second one is extreme values of trigonometrical functions. Third one is periodic functions. One by one I will explain. First heading, first one is graphs of basic trigonometrical function. Why I wrote basic means just we want to know how to draw the graph of the function sin x equal to y and cos x equal to y, tan x is equal to y and secant x equal to y and cosec x equal to y. These treated as basics. For example, sin 2x or sin square 2x, sin 3x, these are not treated as basic graphs. Okay, first of all, you should know how to draw the graphs of basic trigonometrical functions. Nana. Okay, first of all, I want to explain one thing, that is what is meant by functions. And after trigonometrical functions. Function in general in mathematics, function means don't think that bird and that type of functions. No, this is mathematical functions. Mathematical functions are different from general functions. Okay, Nana. So function generally in mathematics, function means the relationship between two unknowns. Okay, for example, yeah, x is given, Nana. For this x, 1 is added. So the value of x plus 1 is depend upon x only. X is changing, x plus 1 value will change. X is 1, the value is 2. X is 2, the value is 3. X is 0, the value is 1. So this value of x plus 1 is depend upon x. Just the output is taken as another variable y. So here what I can say, the value of y output is depend upon the value of x, that is called input. Okay, here y is called function with respect to x. Generally in mathematics, dependent variable is called function with respect to independent variable. Here x is treated as dependent variable because y is treated as independent variable because the y value is depend upon x, because here y made as subject. The y value is depend upon x. Okay, Nana. X is changing, y will change. X is 1, y is 2. X is 2, y is 3. X is 0, y is 1. The value of y is depend upon purely on x. That's why y is called, or y is treated as a dependent variable and x is called here independent variable. General definition of mathematics, general definition of function in mathematics, dependent variable is called function with respect to independent variable. Now I can call y is a function with respect to x. Y is function with respect to x. Or if you make x as subject, then you can say that x is a function with respect to y. That is not a big problem. Here in this equation, y is subject, no? So y is a function with respect to x. Okay, Nana. So sometimes actually y is equal to x plus 1, no? So another notation, f of x equal to x plus 1 you can write. Just notation, f of x equal to x plus 1. Okay, what is the meaning of f of 1 means? What is the value of y if x equal to 1, that is equal to 2, or functional value of the functional value at x equal to 1. So f of 1 equal to 2. For example, f of 2 you want to find, that is equal to 3, like that. Function means dependent variable is called function with respect to independent variable. For example, a equal to pi r square. So this is the relation between variable a and variable r. So r varying, a will vary. Actually, this is the formula to find the area of a circle. So that's why I can say here area of the circle is function with respect to its radius. Or simply I can say that f of r equal to, so pi r square I can write. Okay, in this way you can define a function. So important thing, observe all of you, here y is equal to x plus 1 given, observe Nana. X is varying, y is varying. So what is here x? X is treated as independent variable, y is treated as dependent variable. So the value of y is depend upon x. Sorry, x is input and y you can call as output. Input is called domain of the function. Input is called domain of the function. So output is called range of the function. Range of the function. Actually, function means here all are real functions, Nana. Real function means your x and y should be real numbers. Your x and y should be real numbers, means your independent variable and your dependent variable are real numbers. Then you can say that such functions are real functions. Generally, we will deal with real functions only. Observe none, all of you. Students, for example, f of x is taken as x square. Okay, Nana. So clearly you can say that f is a function here. Yeah, so let f of x is equal to y now, y equal to x square. Now I want to find the domain and the range of this function. So clearly I explained the meaning of the domain. Domain means for what? Okay, for what x belongs to real, y is also a real number. Okay, what real x, y also real, such x is called domain of the function. Okay, domain means what x, that is also real number, so that y also becomes a real number. Observe here. So instead of x, you take anything, any real number, you take anything, 0, y equal 0 only, 1, y equal 1, minus 1, y equal 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, minus 1 by 2, 1 by 4. What is the meaning of that? You take any x, y is always real only, no? That's why I can say that domain of this function is all real numbers. Domain is all real numbers. Once again, observe students, domain means for what values of x, y is real. Okay, take any x, y is real only. Okay, after that, range means what? Range means outputs, actually outputs. So actually what the domain is? All real numbers. Giving any real number x, what you are getting y, that is called its range. So if x is 1, y is 1, x is minus 1, y is 1, x is half, y is 4, x is minus 1 by 2, y is 1 by 4, x is 0, y is 0. I mean these are outputs, no? These all are outputs. Observe, these all are positive real numbers. X square means non-negative real number, no? X square means non-negative real number. So what is y? Y equal x square means y should be a non-negative real number. Means outputs are all non-negative real numbers. I can say that y belongs to closed 0 to infinity, or in other words I can say that range of the function is closed 0 to infinity. Okay students, now I want to conclude domain and range of this function. Observe, just this function is given, I can say domain, what values of x, y is real, that is r, range. So substituting x as r, what you are getting y is, that is called range. In my problem, range is closed 0 to infinity. In this way you can find domain and range of some simple functions. So this is one. So I will take another one also. For example, f of x is given as 1 by x given or 2 by x is given. Okay, let f of x is y, 2 by x. Now y is a dependent variable, x is independent variable. Like I can say that y is a function with respect to x. So this is function. What type of function means real function. So I want to find domain and range. Domain means what real x, y is real. What real x, y is real. Put x equal 1, 2 by 1, real number only. Put x equal to minus 2, 2 by minus 2, minus 1, real number only. Put x equal 1 by 2, 2 by 1 by 2, 4 is a real number only. Put x equal to 0, 2 by 0. This is not a real number. Division with 0 is not defined in mathematics. That's why 2 by 0 is not a real number. Means what? If x is taken as 0, y is not defining, y is not becoming a real number. Means in your domain 0 should not be. That's why anything you can take instead of x except 0. That's why I will write. Domain of the function is all real numbers except 0. Okay, domain completed. Now to find range. So this is interesting problem, Nana. This is interesting problem. Now I want to find its range. Range means what? So now instead of x I can write any real number except 0. What will get y? That is called range. Okay. Yeah. Most of the students will confuse here, Nana. So instead of x anything you can write except 0, then y become all real numbers. They will write domain is all real numbers. So this is wrong answer. I will show you. To find the range of a function, try to make a x as subject from this. What happened? X equal to 2 by y. To find range, you need to read reverse. Domain means how I define domain, what real x, y is real. Here after converting the function x as subject, now you want to read as what real y x is real. What real y x is real, that is called range. So instead of y, anything you can take except 0. Y equal to 0, x is not defined, means I can say that range of this function is all real numbers except 0. Range all real numbers except 0. So for this problem, domain and range are same. In previous problem, domain and range are not same, but this problem domain and range are same. Observe students, how to find range. Actually function is f of x equal to 2 by x. Let f of x equal to y, just y equal to 2 by x. So by using this relation you can find domain directly. Range you want to find, try to make x as subject. No, by using the concept of domain you can find range. So reverse process, what real y, x is real number. So except y, except 0, anything you can take as a y. That's why except 0, anything you can take as a y means that anything you can take y as range is r minus at 0. Instead of r you can't take, instead of y you can't take 0, no, except that anything you can take. Okay, that is range is nothing but r minus at 0. Do one thing, y equal to 2 by x. What I told here, your y should not be 0. So what values of x, y equal to 0, observe first of all. Not happens, no such x value exists. 2 by x never 0. 2 by x nearer to 0, but 2 by x never 0. Understood? That's why there is no x which gives y is 0. That's why range of this function is taken as capital R minus z0. So I want to use another example. Yeah, this is interesting example. Third example, nana, f of x is given as root over x minus 2. I want to find domain and range. Okay, student, first of all, y is equal root over x minus 2. Now my question is, what values of x, y real? Root over minus 2 not a real number. Root over negative is not a real number. That means y should be real number, means inside root should be not 0, means it may be 0 or greater than 0. For example, 0 given real number, root 2 given real number, means so inside the square root, the what is there, that should be greater than or equal to 0. That's I will write, that is domain, to find domain. So what is the condition? X minus 2 should be greater than or equal to 0, means x should be greater than or equal to 2. What is the meaning of that? X belongs closer to infinity. Now I can say the domain of f is closer to infinity. This is the domain. Now I want to find range. Range means directly you can make x as subject or directly can say. So directly I can say here, both methods I will explain. Okay, observe here. Students, important nana. Now what I want to find range. Range means, so domain is 2 to infinity. No, you are substituting instead of x 2 to infinity, what you are getting y, that is called range. So y is what, nana? Root over 2 minus x. Least x is 2. Least x is 2. Substitute 2, what you will get? 0. Sorry, I wrote wrong here. 2 minus x, not x minus 2, not 2 minus. Okay, x minus 2. Okay, what is least x, nana? 2, right here 2. What will get? 0. After that 2 point something minus 2, some value, positive value only get. Understood? After that 2 point something 4 minus 2, what will get, nana? That is root 2 will get. Means what is happened on here? Y is 0 or greater than 0. Y is 0 or greater than 0. Means what is that? I can say that the range is 0 to infinity. Okay, therefore the range is closer to 0 to infinity, important. Once again, observe students, root over x minus 2 nana. Root over means only, that is only the positive real number, or sometimes it may be 0. That's why I can say that root over means non-negative real number. Okay, but what is our input? Output is depend upon input only. Output is depend upon your input. What is input, nana? Input is any real number greater than or equal to 2. Substitute any real number greater than or equal to, what you will get, that is the range. Obviously, you will get from 0 to infinity only. So this is one of the way to find the range. Question fourth example, interesting one. F of x equal to something 2 by root over 9 minus x square given. No, I want find domain only. I don't want range, no, only domain. Domain I want. Interesting. Domain I want. Do one thing, students. Let y is equal 2 by root over 9 minus x square. For the domain, meaning what values of real x, y is real. So this should be real number. Already 2 is real number. Means denominator should be real number. This should be real number. Root over. This should be positive or sometimes 0. This value may be 0 or greater than 0. But that is in denominator. No, 1 by root over 0 is not defined. 1 by root over 0 not defined. That's why 9 minus x square only greater than 0. In this example, it is not in denominator, no, greater than or equal to 0. But here only greater than 0. 9 minus x square should be greater than 0. Then only your y become real number. I will write. So 9 minus x square must greater than 0. Then only y is a real number. Okay, 9 minus x square greater than 0 means what? Okay, I want to solve this. You need to use wavy curve method, simple wavy curve method. How to use this wavy curve method? Already I published videos in inequalities. Okay, please watch those inequalities. From there you can conclude that how to solve this type of inequalities. First of all, I want to multiply minus another side, x square minus 1 less than 0, or x plus 3 into x minus 3 less than 0. You need to take number line, here minus 3, here plus 3, here plus, minus, plus, lesser symbols you want, lesser negative symbols you want. Therefore x belongs to open minus 3 to open 3. This is taken as the domain of the function. In this way you can find domain. Okay students, actually what is our chapter? Graphs of basic trigonometric functions. Functions definition completed. Trigonometrical functions, first of all I want define trigonometrical function. Before that I want to define the definition of angle. Angle means what? Angle. Okay, all of listen, Nana. Two different rays. This is OA ray, OB ray. Two different rays are having same initial point. The space between those two rays is taken as an angle. This is angle, or this is also another angle. Okay, let this angle is say theta. Generally angles are denoted by Greek alphabets, theta, beta, gamma, like that, or small a, small b, something. For example, this is taken as O. We can say that this is angle O. Angle O is not correct. Angle O means this is also angle O only. No, that's why actually we need to write theta or angle AOB. That is better. Okay. So angle means the space between two different rays are having same initial point. But this is not exact. Is not the definition. So I want to define another way. So angle in part definition. So this is a ray. Yeah, I can say this is a ray. We can't change its position. That's why I can say it's fixed ray. So now I want to take another ray. Just another ray on this line only. So now I want to change the position of second ray. I am rotating through that O. I am rotating second ray about O, taking the red ray as fixed. This amount of rotation, amount of rotation made by this ray with respect to this ray is called an angle. Angle is the amount of rotation made by a ray with respect to another ray when those two rays have a same initial point. Amount of rotation made by a ray with respect to another ray is called an angle. Rotation, still, for example, this is P. Okay, for example, some A. OA is I can treat it as initial ray. OP is I can treat it as terminal ray. So I can rotate OP. So I rotated in anti-clockwise direction. The arrow showing that your rotation anti-clockwise direction. Still I am rotating. What is the meaning of that? Angle is increasing. Angle is increasing. Okay, this is one of the way to rotate, a positive rotation. You can say that positive angle, or in other words you can say that anti-clockwise rotation. Okay, counter-clockwise rotation. So you can say that angle is treated as positive. Sometimes, listen students, no, I want rotate in, this is fixed ray, this is our terminal ray. No, my rotation is clockwise direction. In this case, angle is treated as negative, minus 30 degree or minus 40 degree or minus pi by 3 radians, like that. So this angle is treated as negative. If rotation is clockwise direction, the angle is treated as negative. If rotation is clockwise direction, the angle is measured as positive. Here measured as negative, here measured as positive. Okay, this is about angle. One more thing, we want define angle on coordinate plane. For example, this coordinate plane, this x axis, y axis, everything you know that this is a coordinate plane. We want define angle on coordinate plane. So positive x axis taken as initial arm of the angle or fixed arm of the angle. That is important thing. Your terminal arm may be whatever may be your terminal arm. For example, this is your terminal arm. So this is the angle. Okay, this is terminal arm, this is initial arm. So to define angle on coordinate plane, the positive x axis is taken as initial ray of the angle. One thing. Another thing is, on coordinate plane, every dot followed by ordered pair. Every dot followed by ordered pair. For example, this dot followed by ordered pair a comma b means this ordered pair saying the position of this point with respect to these two intersecting lines or two mutually perpendicular lines, or sometimes are called this x axis and y axis. What says ordered pair? Ordered pair saying that this point is a units from y axis, a units from y axis, and this point is b units from x axis. Understood? For example, a point 2 comma 3 given, this point is 2 units from y axis and 3 units from x axis. Okay, here variables are given a comma b. Actually you want to say that mod a units from y axis and mod b units from x axis, because we don't know where is that point. Actually in my diagram, point is in first quadrant, you know, it may be in second or third or on the x axis or on the y axis, whatever it may be. That's why ordered pair a comma b shows the position of this point. So what the ordered pair saying that this point is mod a units from y axis and mod b units from x axis. Okay students, I want to define trigonometrical ratios by using coordinate plane. This is very important. Using coordinate plane important. Using coordinate plane, I want to define trigonometrical ratios. So this is x axis, this is y axis, this is called origin. Okay. To define trigonometrical ratios on coordinate plane, we need a circle. This is a circle. Circle is placed so that center of the circle is coincide with the origin. Okay. So this is a circle whose radius is small r. Automatically this point is r comma 0 only. This point is 0 comma r. This point is minus r comma 0. This point is 0 comma r. So this is coordinate plane. This is a circle whose radius is r. Now I want to define trigonometrical ratios. For that, do one thing. First of all, to define any angle on this coordinate plane, positive x axis is treated as initial arm of the angle. So take any point on the circle, anywhere, your wish, anywhere. So first of all, I want to take the point in the first quadrant. Say x comma y. So x comma y variables, no, not x1 y1, no, x comma variable point. P may be any point on the circle. Join OP. Just join OP. Automatically what happen? Some space will here. So join OP. So then what you can say? This is one angle only, no. Assume that OP is rotated and anti-clockwise direction. Actually, P position is on x axis initially, and that time you can say that there is no angle between initial arm, terminal arm. After rotating, okay, so here the position of P is here. Now you can say that there is a angle. The angle is PO, some this point A. You can say that angle POA. This angle is POA. Let it be theta. Okay. So rotation is anti-clockwise direction. That's why angle is positive. Now I want to define trigonometrical ratios. This is R. Ratio means what? Ratio. Actually, ratio means comparison of two quantities when they are expressible in same units. A by B, comparing A with B when they are in the same units, that is called a ratio. Means you want to create a ratio, we need two real numbers. Okay, by using A comma B real numbers, you can make two different ratios. One is A by B ratio, another is B by A ratio. Important thing is, if A by B ratio should define means your B should not be 0. If B by A ratio should be defined means your A should not be 0. Okay. So, to define a ratio, we need at least two real numbers. Okay. Now, observe students. Yeah. P x comma y, x and y are varying. R is constant. Here R also will vary because radius of the circle is not fixed. No? R also variable circle only. R also will vary, but R is not equal to 0. R is not equal to 0. Because if R equal to 0, there is no circle, or you can say sometimes units, point circle. A circle with radius 0 is called point circle, except that case I want to define trigonometrical ratio. That is why R is not equal to 0. Okay. Here the point x comma, by using the x, y, r, three real numbers here, x, y, r, I can create 6 different ratios. I want to write one by one. One is y by r, one ratio, one is x by r, another ratio, another one is y by x, another is x by y. Okay, r by x, r by y. What happened? We can create 6 different ratios. Okay, so mathematics are given names for these 6 different ratios. So first ratio y by r means the y coordinate of the point P divided by distance from origin to that point is defined as sine of angle theta. Sine of angle theta, or simply they will write sin theta equal to y by r. Now we will read it as sin theta equal to y by r. Sin theta means a ratio. So yeah, y by r. Okay. Students, what is the important thing? Theta is any real number. Don't think that theta is acute here. Sin theta is y by r means theta is any real number. Don't think that that is acute. So I can rotate. So this is my circle with radius r. So here P now. P is here now. So this is angle now. Say the beta now. For example, P is I can say minus x comma y, for example. So this is beta. Now what is sin beta? That is important. What is sin beta means? Sin beta is y coordinate y by distance from origin to that point r. Okay. So here in this diagram, sin beta means y by r. What is beta, nana? Beta not acute no here. See, beta is obtuse. Beta is not acute. Understood? So means what is that? Theta is any real number. That is important. So trigonometric ratios are defined for all real numbers. Next, x by r ratio defined as cosine of angle theta. Cosine of angle theta, or simply short notation you can say that cos theta. Cos theta means x by r. Cos theta means x by r. Okay. What is cos beta here, nana? Cos beta by this definition, it's x coordinate minus x by distance r, distance from center to origin to that point r. So what happened here? Cos beta is minus x by r. If x is treated as positive, cos beta is negative here. Cos beta is minus x by r. Sin beta is y by r. Okay. So next ratio, y by x is defined as tangent of angle theta. Tangent of angle theta. Okay. Or simply they can write tan theta. Tan theta means y by r. Should remember like that, nana. Tan theta means y by r. Sorry, y by x. Tan theta means y by x. In this diagram, what is tan beta means? I can say tan beta equal to y by minus x or minus y by x. Okay. So x by y is defined as cotangent of angle theta, or simple notation cot theta equal to x by y. Tangent, cotangent. These are co-ratios. Sine cosine. These two are co-ratios. Like that, r by x defined as secant of angle theta or simply correct sec theta. These all concepts are completed in first chapter, just I am revising. Okay, secant theta is equal to r by x. Okay, now this is defined as cosecant of angle theta, or simply you can say that cosec theta or CAC theta, both are give same as r by y. In this way you can define trigonometrical ratios. Okay, students, here what is cosec? Somebody will ask, what is cosec beta, sir? Cosec beta, what is the definition of cosec beta? R by y. Here what is r only, y means positive, y only. Somebody will ask, sorry, r by x, no? So this is minus x. Cosec beta means r by minus x. Sec beta means r by y in this diagram. Okay, students, important, definitions important. By using definitions only you can find their domain and ranges. By using definition only you can draw their graphs. So definitions important. One by one I want right here, Nana. Sin theta equal to y by r. So first of all I will explain only to cos theta equal to x by r. Now what is theta? That is important. Theta is any real number. Theta is any real number. Theta is any real number. For example, your P is here. This becomes OP now. So this is angle. Now this is angle. So angle is gamma. So this point is what, Nana? Minus x gamma minus y, because in third quadrant. Somebody will ask, what is sin gamma? Sin gamma means y coordinator minus y by distance from center to that point, that is r. What is sin gamma means? I can say minus y by r. Somebody will ask, what is tan gamma? Tan gamma means what, Nana? So tan is y by x only, no? Y means y coordinator minus y by x coordinator minus x. So minus get cancelled, y by x. From this definition only you can derive the concept of all silver teacups or sign of trigonometrical functions. So here third quadrant, no? Third quadrant sign is negative. If x and y are treated as positive, no? So this is negative, tan is positive, like that. You can define all trigonometrical ratios. Important thing is theta is any real number. See here. Now my rotating. Here my P is here now. My P is here, x comma y. So what is angle, Nana? My angle is theta plus something. For example, this angle is theta as theta. So total angle is 360 plus theta actually. 360 plus theta. Somebody will ask, what is y by r in this diagram? What is y by r means? I can say that sin of 360 plus theta. So this is theta, no? 360 plus theta. Okay. Rotating. This is the position of the angle. So 2 times complete rotation is completed. 2 times of 360 plus theta I can say. What is y by r means? I can say y by r is nothing but sin of 2 times of 360 plus theta. Means what is the meaning of this angle is any real number, no? This angle is any real number. Anything you can take. Sin of 1 crore also you can define. Understood? So theta is any real number. Students, important, Nana. Finding domain and range of basic trigonometrical functions is very important. All of you observe here. Sin theta equal to y by r. Now I want to find domain. Domain means what values of theta this is defined. Just I want to write in a function concept, sin x equal to y, just like the y values depend upon x only. Understood? What x y really is called domain. After substituting x values, what will get y? That is called range. Okay. So here instead of x I wrote theta. Okay. What values of theta this is defined is called domain. Okay. Important thing. What values of theta this is defined means, another words I can say what values of theta this is defining. Y by r define. What values of theta this fraction is defining. Already explained, the fraction will not define when your denominator is 0, except that case the fraction is defined. So if r equal to 0, then this fraction is not defined, except that cases the fraction will define. So important thing is r never 0 here. Radius of circle, no, r never 0. That's why this fraction is always defined irrespective of theta. Theta is any real number, y by r is defined. Next, theta anything you can take. So theta is any real number, y by r is defined. That's why sin theta is defined for all theta, means domain of sin theta is all real numbers. I can say theta belongs to R. So I can say that is domain. Domain is equal all real numbers. One thing. Next, range I will explain. Wait. First of all, again I want define domain for cos theta also. Cos theta equal to x by r. This fraction defined except one case, when r equal to 0, your r never 0, that is whatever may be theta, your r is not equal to 0, means this is defined for all real. So theta also all real numbers. I will write theta belongs to all real numbers. So domain of cos function also all real numbers. Okay, now range, that is important. Range, finding range of sine function and cos function. Okay, observe all of you. Okay, sin theta equal to y by r. What will get y by r? That is called range. Theta is any real number. No? What will get y by r? That is range. Observe here, students. This is r. This is x comma y. Draw perpendicular on x axis. For example, this is y. This is r. If this is y, means draw perpendicular on x y axis. This is also y only. Your y is never equal to r. In this case, when p is here, your y is not equal to r. For example, p is here, something x comma y. So now p is here, draw perpendicular. So this becomes y, means this becomes y. So this y is greater than previous y. So y is increasing. Yeah, theta is increasing, y is increasing. If your theta is 90 degree, I will show you. Wait, Nana. Okay, students. Your theta is 90 degree means OP is here, P is here now, P is here. So this is 90 degree. So if P is here, means what are the coordinate? 0, comma r. In this case, x becomes 0, y becomes r. Y may be r, but always lesser than r. That is important. Y may be r, lesser than r. Means y may be r, means in that case 1 will get. Y equal to r, and that situation sin theta is 1. What situations y equal to r, Nana? If your angle is 90 degree, or 360 plus 90, or 2 times of 360 plus 90, for such angles your y equal to r, for such angles sin theta equal to 1. One thing. Okay, do one thing. Okay, but what happened? Y is never greater than r. Y is never greater than r. Y equal to r, y lesser than r. A fraction is given, one, a by b. If your b value equal to a, the fraction value is 1. But here what happened? B is always greater than a, means what? This fraction value never greater than 1. This fraction value is never greater than 1, because b denominator only equal to numerator or greater than numerator. That means the fraction value equal to 1 or less than 1 only, but not equal to not greater than 1. That is one important thing. Next thing is, for example, yeah, here p is here now. P is here means angle is 270 degree. Angle is 270 degree. Your p is here. No, in this case I want to find the value of y by r. So if for this angle p is here means 0 comma minus r. The point is 0 comma minus r. Y becomes minus r. Y becomes minus, substitute minus r by r. That is equal to minus 1. So what happened? Time 270 degree value is equal, you got as minus 1. So for example, your p is here. So y is equal to 0, x equal to minus r, 0 by r, 0 only. That sin 180 equal to 0 only. What I am explaining here, y by r value equal to 1, equal to minus 1, but this value never greater than 1, and this value never less than minus 1. That is important thing. That is why I can say that y by r value mod y by r, I can say. Sometimes negative values will also get, no, mod y by r value is always lesser than or equal to 1. This is important. So I will write. So here I will write. I want later I will write this. Nana. I want to rub this. So what happened? We can conclude y by r value sometimes equal to 1, sometimes equal to minus 1, lesser than 1, greater than minus 1. That's why I can say mod y by r value lesser than or equal to 1. Okay. Yeah. Already you know that mod x lesser than or equal to a means what the meaning of minus a lesser than or equal to x lesser than or equal to a. Means x lies between minus a and a, including minus a and including a. In number line you can say that yeah, the x value is between minus a and including a, including minus a. So that's why what I can write this minus 1 lesser than or equal to y by r lesser than or equal to 1 I can write. Minus 1 lesser than or equal to y by r means sin theta, no? Sin theta lesser than or equal to 1. The meaning of the sin theta lies between minus 1 and 1 equal to 1 and equal to minus 1. Or in other words I can say that sin theta belongs to closed minus 1 to 1. Sin theta means output, no? Output is minus 1 to 1. Range is minus 1 to 1. Domain is all real numbers. This is the domain range of sin function. Now I want to conclude. So range of sin function is closed minus 1 to 1. Okay, somebody will ask sin theta equal to half, what is theta? We can find it, that is not big problem. Exist, theta exists. What is theta? One of the theta is 30 degree. Why I am saying one of the theta? There exist infinitely many thetas. I will show you 1 minute. For example, yeah, if your angle is 30 degree, in that case sin theta becomes half 30 degree. 360 plus 30 also half. 2 times of 360 plus 30 also half. In clockwise direction and also can rotate. Okay, that's why there exists infinitely many thetas. One of the theta is 30 degree. Okay. Somebody will ask what values of what is theta? So the theta equal to 3. You can say that there is no such theta because sin theta never 3, because sin theta should be lies between minus 1 to 1 only. The value 3 is greater than this interval. That's why there is no such theta. Okay, students. Now I explain the domain and the range of sin function. One by one I want to explain. That is important thing. Cos function. Cos theta, second one, cos theta equal to actually x by r definition. Domain defined already. Domain is all real numbers. Now range you want with the same argument, x by r value, no? R is radius of the circle. So r equal to x equal to r, or x always lesser than r. Denominator value equal to numerator value or less than denominator value equal to numerator value or always greater than numerator value means this may be 1. Why sometimes in the diagram you can say this may be minus 1. So this value this fraction value always lies between 1 and minus 1 and 1 only. That's why in other words I can say that mod of x minus r lesser than or equal to 1. The same argument minus 1 lesser than or equal to x by r lesser than or equal to 1. X by r means cos theta also lies between minus 1 to 1. So domain and range of sin function or cos function are same. Range of cosine function is closed minus 1 to 1. Okay, Nana. Domain and range of sin function and cosine function completed. So important thing is, yeah, tangent function, cotangent function, they are difficult and important. Observe all of you. Yeah, assume that this is our coordinate plane, this is O. Okay, Nana. Yeah, this is point P, say x comma y. So this is angle theta. So third one, tan theta, how they defined, what the definition? Tan theta equal to y by x. Now I want to find the domain and range of tan function. Okay, observe all of you. If y by r is not defined, or y by x, if y by x not defined means tan theta is not defined. Now we want to identify what values of x and y this fraction won't define. X equal to 0, this fraction won't define. Understood? X equal to 0, the fraction not defined means we want to identify what values of theta x becomes 0. What values of theta x becomes 0. For such thetas, tan theta is not defined. Understood? What values of theta x equal to 0. So, here in this theta x and y are not zeros, no, here. For example, rotating, your p is here now, What happened to the point 0 comma r? Actually, that means what? X is 0 and y is r. Understood? What is the angle here? 90 degree. If your angle is 90 degree, your OP is on y axis. So, the coordinates of p becomes 0 comma r. So, here what happened? X equal to 0, no? Means what happened? For x theta equal to 90 degree, you are getting x equal to 0. If x equal to 0, this fraction is not defining. For this angle, y equal to r only. That is not big problem. R by 0 we are getting. If theta equal to 90, tan theta equal to r by 0. R by 0 is not defined. That is why your theta is 90 degree, then tan is not defining. One thing. Do one thing. Rotating. Now, here, your p is here. So, what is the meaning of that? P is something minus r comma 0 only, no? X is minus r, y equal to 0. So, y by x you want. What is y here? 0. X means minus r. 0 means 0. Defining, no? Defining. So, means what is the meaning of that? Theta is 180 degree or pi radian. Tan is defining. That value is 0. That is not big problem. So, my intention is what values of theta? Y by x not defining. Okay, do one thing. Rotating. No, here your p is here in the third quadrant. X comma y. Minus x comma minus y. Minus x comma minus y. No, the values are never 0. Here x is never 0. That's why for this angle, what is this angle, Anna? The angle which is greater than 180 degree and less than 270 degree. For that angle also tan will define. Okay. Now rotating, and my arm is on negative y axis. Negative y axis. My point is here. Actual coordinates are 0 comma minus r. So, what is x nana here? 0. What is y nana? Minus r. What is y by x? So, minus r by 0, not defining. For what values of theta? Theta is 270 degree. What is our observation? Theta 90 degree, tan is not defining, so y by x is not defining. Theta equal to 270 degree also, y by x is not defined because x is becoming 0 for the such angles. Understood? So, do one thing. Now, rotation is clockwise direction. For example, here only p, initially p is here, no angle between x axis and p, that OP, rotating, OP is on negative y axis. I can say this angle is minus 90 degree. Rotation is clockwise direction, no? Minus 90 degree. For this angle also, your x equal to 0. Means theta equal to minus 90 degree also, tan is not defining. Theta equal to minus 270 also, tan is not defining. Now, I want to conclude. Theta equal to 1 into 90, tan is not defining. Theta equal to 3 into 90, that is 270, tan is not defining. 5 into 90, tan not defining. Okay, 7 into 90, tan not defining. Minus 1 into 90, not defining. Minus 3 into 90, not defining. Minus 5 into 90, not defining. See, observe 1, 3, 5 are odd integers, no? Minus 1, minus 3, 5 are odd integers. Everyone knows odd integer form is 2n plus 1. Okay, n is any integer, take any integer. N equal to 0, you will get 1. N equal to 1, you will get 3. N equal to 2, you will get 5. N equal to minus 2, what you will get, Nana? Minus 4 or minus 3. Means instead of n, you take any integer. So, 2n plus 1 should have the form 1, 3, 5 or minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, so on. Odd integer. Every odd integer should have the form 2n plus 1. So, our thetas are not in the form of 2n plus 1 into 90 degree. 2n plus 1 into 90 degree, or in other words 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So, your angle should not in this form. Your angles are in this form, tan is not defining. Means except these angles, tan is defining. That is why now I want to conclude domain of tan function. Domain of tan function. Domain. Yeah, domain I want. is instead of theta, all real numbers I can take except some angles I need to remove. Those such angle is one of the x. What is that x? X should equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z. Such angle you should remove from R. For those thetas only tan function is defined. Now onwards this is treated as domain of the function. Okay, domain of the function is all real numbers except the angles of the form 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z. Okay. Now I want define range, nana, important range. Okay. So I want use this diagram once again to find range. Yeah, observe all of you. So this is my p, x comma y, some theta o, y by x. This is called range. Output is y by x. Yeah, in previous problem, x by r, y by r. Your denominator is equal to numerator or greater than numerator. That is why this value is equal to this value lies between -1 to 1. But here such situation not won't arise. X may be greater than y or x may be less than y. That is not big problem. I will show you here. In this for this angle, your x is this, your y is this. Looking just like your x is greater than y. For example, your p is here now. For example, your p is here. Okay, draw perpendicular. So this is your x and this is your y. What happened? Your y is greater than x. For example, p is here, p is here, p is here. What happened? And draw perpendicular on x axis. This is x, this is y. What happened? X is greater than y. For this angle, y is greater than x. Means sometimes x is greater than y. Here, what happened? Sometimes x is greater than y is greater than x, or sometimes y is lesser than x. What is the meaning of this? Y by x is any real number. Y by x is any real number. That is important thing. Okay. So how can you say any real number? For example, the radius of the circle is taken 1000. Radius of the circle is taken 1000 units. What is this point, nana? 1000 comma 0. So what happened to this point, nana? This p x comma y taken, no? So this is x, this is y. Your x is less than 1000. Your y also less than 1000. But sometimes x is greater than y and y greater than x. No? For example, I will take y as 9, 9, 9, x is taken as 2. Happens. So 9, 9 by 2 means what is the value? Okay, something 450 plus. Sometimes x may be 9, 9, 9 and y may be 2. In this case, what happened? 0.0001 means what happened? Y by x value is any real number, any real number. See 450. For example, you can radius of the circle taken as 1 lakh. So the value y by x may be not more than 1 lakh, but lesser than 1 lakh only. So radius is taken 1 crore. So y by r value may be lesser than 1 crore. What is the meaning of that? Y by r is any real number. Your input is restricted, but your output is not restricted here. Y by r is any real number. In sine function and constant function, what happened? Input is not restricted, but output is restricted. Y by r value is lies between -1 to 1 only, because r is equal to this r equal to y, r is greater than y only. Here x may be greater than y or x may be less than y is depend upon the position of theta. That is why y by r is any real number. Range of tan function is any real number. So I want conclude, I don't want waste my time, nana. Dome, mine, again I want write all real numbers except the angles of the form x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z, nana. This should mention, n should mention. Range, just now explained, range is all real numbers. Next fourth one is cot theta should define. Cot theta is defined as x by y. Okay. Now I want to find domain means what values of x and y by x is defining. Will define. Okay. If y equal to 0, then x by y won't define. Now we want to identify what values of theta y equal to 0. Y equal to 0 means a point on x axis. No, y equal to 0 means a point on y axis. Every point on x axis its y coordinate is 0 only. Means what is the meaning of that? I will show you. For example, this is p, x comma y, this is theta. Okay, now if your OP is an x axis, theta becomes 0. In this case, what is the point? Point becomes x comma 0 only. So y equal to 0. Means what is the meaning of that? If theta equal to 0 degree, cot is not defining. If theta equal to 0 degree, y becomes 0. That's mean cot theta is not defining. One thing. Next, rotate. Your terminal arm is on negative x axis. P is here. The point is minus r comma 0. Here also y equal to 0. Means your angle theta equal to 180 degree or pi radian. So y equal to 0, cot theta is not defining. Like that, rotating. Your P is on again positive x axis, or you can say that your angle is 360 degree or 2 pi radian. In this case also, cot is not defining. One thing. Now I want to rotate in clockwise direction. Rotating. Here my angle is minus pi. Clockwise direction minus 180 degree. For this case also, y is 0. That means theta equal to 0 degree or 180 degree or 360 degree or minus 180 degree or minus 360 degree. Cot will not define. This fraction won't define. So now I want generalize. 1 into 0, 2 into 180, 3 into 180, 4 into 180, minus 1 into 180, minus 2 into 180. For these angles, cot theta is not defined. Means 1, 2, 3, 4 be natural numbers. No, integral multiple of 180 degree. Simply I can say that n into 180 degree or n into, yeah, I can write pi, n pi, where n belongs to z. For these angles, cot function will not define. I will write. Domain equal all real numbers except, so don't think that this x and this is just like something you can take alpha. Don't confuse with that x. Somebody will confuse, this are wrote x here, this x, so this is different. Simply I want write an angle which is not in this form. That's why I wrote alpha. Here also I write some alpha, yeah, such that alpha equal to n pi, n pi, where n belongs to z nano. So this is called domain of the cot function. Range you need to find same argument. Clearly I explained in here, no, y by x, here x by y same. Sometimes x may be greater than y, sometimes x may be less than y, sometimes x equal 0, but y never 0. So what is the meaning of that? X by y is always any real number. That's why output is all real numbers. Range of cot function also R. So input is restricted here, output is all real numbers. This is about tan and cot. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, students, now secant theta is defined as r by x. Yeah, observe all of you. R by x, what values of theta? R by x defined. X equal to 0, r by x is not defined. Same condition, y by x, here x equal to 0, tan theta is not defined. Here x equal to 0, secant theta is not defined. Means domain of secant theta and tan theta are same. I will write domain of secant theta all real numbers and angles which are not in the form of 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z. So range later I will find. Again I will find the domain of cosec function. Cosec theta is given. Cosec theta means what, nana? X by y. Y equal to 0, sorry, r by y. Y equal to 0, then this won't define. Y equal to 0, here cot theta is. If y equal to 0, cot theta is not defining. Here y equal 0, cosec theta is not defining. Means what? Domain of cosec function and cot function are same. So cosec function domain also same. Now I want to find range of these two functions, cosec and secant. Yeah, secant theta equal to r by x. Just now you got domain is all real numbers except the angles of the form 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z. R by x, observe r by x. R, x may be equal to r, but x never greater than r. Means numerator equal to denominator or numerator greater than denominator, means the value equal to 1 or greater than 1. Okay. Sometimes the x may be negative also, r is positive, sometimes x may be negative also, sometimes x may be minus r also. So it equal to minus 1. Understood? That's why I can say that modulus of r by x is greater than or equal to 1. Okay. So by diagram also you can say that the r by x. Now clearly see, once again observe student, r by x given here numerator equal to denominator, or numerator is always greater than denominator only, or no, x is always equal to r less than r only. That is what is the meaning of this. This value may be equal to 1 and greater than 1, because numerator only greater than denominator. That is why the value is greater than 1. That is why r by x equal to 1 or greater than 1. Similarly, the r by x value sometimes minus 1. What is the meaning of that? R by x value 1 and more than 1 and minus 1 less than minus 1, or another words I can write. Okay, we can say mod r by x greater than or equal to 1. Already you have one formula, x mod x greater than or equal to a, then x greater than or equal to a, or x lesser than or minus a from inequalities concept. R by x greater than or equal to 1 or r by x less than or equal to minus 1. R by x means what? Secant x. Secant theta greater than or equal to 1 or secant theta lesser than or equal to minus 1. The meaning of secant x value, secant theta value 1 or more than 1 to infinity. Secant value theta minus 1 or less than minus 1. Take number line. What it is saying that your secant value is 1 or more than 1. Your secant theta value minus 1 or less than minus 1. That is why I can say that secant theta belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. So this is the domain of secant function, this is the range of secant function. Similar way you can define cosec function also. Sixth one, cosec function, cosec theta equal to, definition is r by y. With this domain I can say directly what is the domain of tan function, so what is the domain of cot function, the domain for cosec function, all real numbers and the numbers which are the angles which are not in the form of n pi where n belongs to z. Now range I want the same argument, observe here, denominator equal to numerator, or denominator is always lesser than the numerator, because y value may be equal to r but always lesser than r. Sometimes y may be positive or negative. That is why I can say that modulus of this is greater than or equal to 1. The same argument, range you will get minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Okay. Okay students, this is my final conclusion. Yeah, function, domain and range. Sine function, domain is all real numbers, range is minus 1 to 1. Cos function, domain is all real numbers, range is minus 1 to 1, closed intervals. Tan function, just I wrote tan x. Okay. Yeah, actually you need a tan function, no problem, tan x. All real numbers and the angles which are not in the form of 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to z. Range is all real numbers. For cot function, this is the domain, this is the range. For secant function, this is the domain, this is the range. Cosecant function, this is the domain and range. You should remember, Nana, this is important.